Good afternoon. It is the 17th day of August 2014. This is KTN Weekend at 1. Welcome to the program. 6 people were burnt to death last night after an oil tanker exploded following an accident. The accident occurred at Kamara near Makutano Junction along Nakuru Eldoret Highway. The victims were scooping fuel from the tanker. Now, according to eyewitnesses at the scene, the tanker lost control while avoiding a head-on collision with an oncoming lorry and plunged into a ditch. The accident happened around 9 p.m. last night. An hour after the tanker fell, residents were seen around the area with jerrycans and overwhelmed the police, who tried to stop them from siphoning fuel. The youth engaged the police in running battles before police fired in the air to scare away the residents. The area has been a black spot for many years, with similar incidents occurring in the same spot. Now, the last such accident in Sachangwan caused the death of 123 people in 2009.
Wakati walipoona hii gari ya mafuta imeanguka, wakakuja pia kuangalia mafuta isichotwe na raia, lakini wakati waliona polisi wanawazuia, kuna mtu mmoja tu alisema watachoma gari, na kweli wakachoma hiyo gari, na kufuatia hiyo moto watu 5 wameweza kupoteza maisha yao na wengine wamejeruhiwa. Hatujaweza kujua ni wangapi wako mahospitali, lakini tutaenda kuangalia ni wangapi wameumia.
Watu wengi waliungua sana. Vile ile moto ilianza tu hivi, ndio nikapata nafasi ya kutoroka. Sasa sijui wengine wenye waliungulia huko. Tulikuwa wasaba tu wenye tulikuwa tumepatana kwa hospitali ambapo tulisaidiwa hapo hivi.
Wiper Democratic Movement leader Honorable Kalonzo has assured the country that the upcoming referendum will be peaceful, devoid of chaos and hate speech. Now, speaking at St. Austin's Catholic Church in Lavington, where he attended a wedding reception, the Wiper leader said the issues to be addressed by the referendum are so fundamental to Kenyans that they will come together and vote to enshrine them in the Constitution. Kalonzo said the 47 governors share only 15% of the total revenue, and already a sense of relief has been experienced in the grassroots, and thus the need to increase the percentage to 14. Tigania MP Robert Mbui, Yala MP Peter Mathuki, and Nairobi Deputy Governor Jonathan Mweke, who accompanied the Wiper leader, urged him to soldier on in steering the referendum agenda and pledged their full support.
Meli hii tayari imeng'oa nanga. Tunangojea tu kwenda kila pahali pembe zote za nchi yetu, tushauriane na wananchi kwa roho safi, bila chuki. Hii referendum haitaleta chuki. Na wenzetu upande ule mwingine wameanza kuona mwangaza kidogo.
And our leaders in court have very bravely stood up and decided that they're the ones who are going to make things happen. So Your Excellency, we respect you for that courage, and just know that we are behind you as we move to take this country to the next level.
Kenyans need to know that they can go to work and be safe. Kenyans need to know that they can get home and grow their families in peace. And I think the initiative that you have taken is going to help us to achieve that dream.
Members of the National Civil Society Congress, NCSC, working under the Jukwaa la Katiba Citizens, are now demanding accountability of governors on resources and service delivery at the county level. Speaking during a press briefing this morning, the president of the National Civil Society Congress, Maurice Odhiambo, emphasized that they support governors on strengthening devolution, but they are opposed to some of their demands like car grants and other benefits to the members of county assembly.
Counties are supposed to provide services at the county level. We have said here that we actually support more services like education being devolved. And functions resources go with functions. That's the principle. So there is no contradiction. That to us, for devolution to be strengthened, you actually need more resources at the county level. 2, you need the Senate to have the same lawmaking powers as the National Assembly. 3, you need accountability.
We are going to meet both the COD team and the COG team so that we can try to ensure that part of those bills, we ensure that we have village assemblies, we have ward assemblies at the county level where the MCAs and all the elected leaders are supposed to report after every 3 months. So these ones must be gazetted, and we are asking each side, either with it, be it the governance or the COD, so that the issue is placed within the bill.
From matters of devolution, let's now update you on the fight against poaching. And a 22-year-old man is in police custody after he was found in possession of 2 elephant tusks weighing 20.2 kilograms. The suspect was arrested at Kiandagoro area in Daragwa, Kieni West by Kenya Wildlife personnel who were acting on a tip-off. The KWS personnel said the suspect was trailed into a residence in the area where they recovered the fresh and blood-stained pieces of ivory. The authorities said they had received information that some people were trying to sell elephant trophies and then kicked off the investigations. The officers, with assistance from informers, tracked the suspect, who was found in possession of the elephant tusks, one weighing 10.1 kilos and another 9.1 kilos. Residents, together with 40 youth who had been recruited to join the National Police Service in Chepkorio, Keio South Sub-County, today held demonstrations over the cancellation of the exercise in their center over alleged graft and corruption during the exercise. They say the recruits are from poor backgrounds and had no money to bribe. Now, apart from Keio South Sub-County, the National Police Service Commission also declared null and void results of Marakwet West and Marakwet East sub-counties over alleged malpractice and massive corruption. They say they want to know how Kavaludi's team came to the conclusion that they bought their way to the police service. The candidates are blaming the NPSC for relying on unfounded information to effect the cancellation of their results.
Kila kitu ambacho tulikuwa tumeandikiwa tulete, tumeshaleta. Mimi hata sikuwa na pesa ya kununua hizo vitu, lakini kama familia tulichangiwa nyumbani ili tuweze kununua hizo vitu. Sasa ningependa wale walitoa kwa tu kufanya fair, mimi kwa niaba yangu mwenyewe naona tu walifanya fair. Kila kitu ilikuwa sawa.
Me, my family background, babangu ni mgonjwa, is paralyzed. Na wakati nilipochakuliwa, yeye alifurahi sana kwa sababu alikuwa anajua mimi ningemsaidia sana juu kuna siblings wengine wengi wako nyuma yangu.
Hakika hii kitu ilikuwa very justice, ilifanyika njia mzuri, na hata mimi niliweza nikafurahi mpaka nikakuwa unconscious, nikapelekwa hospitali na nikaenda kuhudumiwa huko kwa sababu ya furaha peke yake. Na kwamba penye inasemekana ni pesa, chameni kama ingekuwa pesa hata mimi singesimika, ningepiga kifua yangu nikisema ni pesa. Lakini hiyo mambo ya pesa sisi hatujawahi kuona.
One man was today electrocuted to death after attempting to vandalize a transformer in Chepkoilel, Uasin Gishu County. Area residents woke up to a rude shock when they found the dead man's body dangling on an electric transformer. It is believed that he was in the company of others who escaped after their mission to steal copper metals connecting the transformer and electric wires backfired, killing one of them. According to the Kenya Power North Rift Region official, engineer Christopher Kipkorir, electricity vandals have abandoned siphoning fuel from transformers and are now seemingly targeting copper metals.
Huyu ndume hakujua kwamba kuna live wire. Kitambo kwenda kusitoa zile mbili, akakuta hii ingine siko on, ndio hiyo moja ikapiga ikamua. Hakika inaonekana haikuwa ni mtu mmoja, ni watu wawili ama ni zaidi ya wawili.
The East African Grain Council says Kenya loses $50 million annually due to lack of proper harvest practices. The chairman, Dr. Otim Bernard, said post-harvest activities are an integral part of food production system that promotes best practices for post-harvest handling and management along the entire food supply chain. Speaking during the Agri-Business Expo held in Kabarak, the chairman called on the government to build technical capacity to farmers and agricultural stakeholders in good post-harvest handling practices in agricultural value chains. In fighting food insecurity, he stated that governments should equip farmers with knowledge and understanding of technical factors that impact on the safety, quality, value addition on agricultural produce.
Also, we have noted that in the last budget, and this is critical, Your Excellency, and we have to take it seriously, that the VAT, the taxes that have been introduced on agricultural inputs, the taxes that have been introduced on the grains that we sell, will enable us to go down.
I am very impressed and I'm very confident that in Kenya and East Africa in general, we can be able to overcome the issue of food shortage once and for all, going by the wide variety of food which we were not using before.
Let's go to some sports news now. The East Africa Brewery's leading stout, Guinness, has launched a campaign that will see 6 Guinness consumers win tickets to travel to the United Kingdom to watch their favorite teams and players live in action in one of the world's biggest league arena. The campaign, dubbed Get Booked, will run for 12 weeks and will see the brand reward its loyal consumers with cash prizes from 5,000 shillings all the way to 100,000 shillings. The new football promotion follows past consumer engagement activities such as the popular television show Guinness Football Challenge, which was replicated in other East and West African countries, Guinness Football Manager, Guinness VIP, Guinness Make It Happen campaign, and the Ticket to Greatness campaign. Right, that's it for the news. Now, before we came on, of course, you know, Kendi Ashitiva and DJ Kroba were here, and they asked me to explain the song, Imondo. Well, I think the song is self-explanatory. Imondo is the gizzard, which is only eaten by men in the community from which I come. And it surprises Kendi Ashitiva to know I have never eaten gizzards in my life, so I wouldn't know how they taste. And I only started to eat chicken wings recently. If you are someone from the Luya community, you will understand what that means. I will not give away too much about that. So there, that's what the song means. And of course, that's it for the news at 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please do stick around on KTN. More news coming your way at 4, at 6:30. And indeed, you can join me later on at 9 p.m. for more news of the day. And don't forget, Checkpoint is coming up. It's a hot button topic. It's something you do not want to miss. We'll be updating you as we go along this afternoon. Thanks for watching. My name is Ivona Kwara. Bye-bye.